EMEA region can be a tough one to call, especially after some surprises in the preseason. Hey Rivals, Diatonic back once again to help with those last minute predictions. Let's take a look at who I'm picking, brought to you as always by the Rivals Report and powered by Autofull. Be your own hero. Starting with Group A, we've got some tough decisions to make right out of the gate. Group A is very likely to be a triple threat between powerhouses Navi and Virtus Pro, as well as Rad Esports, who defeated VP in the preseason playoffs. There's an argument to be made for each, but for me, I'm taking Navi in first, VP in second, and Rad in third. Navi traditionally don't put up their best performances in groups, but I'm banking on them having already hit their stride for the season. There's one more playoff spot available in Group A after that, and I think there are a couple of good arguments to be made here as well. Of the 3 remaining teams in the group, the Lions are the only remaining team that made playoffs during the preseason. But I'm actually making a case for Pulsar to survive the cutoff this time. They struggled greatly during the preseason, but have essentially hit the reset button on their full roster. Maybe a bit risky, but I'm thinking they have a real shot of making it to the next phase with this new team. The race to the top in Group B may not be as close, but I think there are at least a couple of teams you could argue to be the top dogs. Team Heretics dominated their group in the preseason, and they ended up being the runners-up in that tournament overall. But Shikigami had a killer performance in preseason as well, pushing Heretics to a map 5 in the playoffs, 3-0ing Rad, and just barely losing the lower finals to TH. But I'm going to say that Heretics will edge out the competition yet again here in Group B. And the rest of this group can be fairly tricky. The Chosen Ones are a new quantity in replacing Team Peps this split, so I'm expecting them to spend more time doing building and learning during Stage 1. Crownfall are a known quantity, but they struggled somewhat during the preseason as well. It doesn't look like they've changed too much with their roster, so I'm placing them outside the cutoff yet again. Reason Gaming have some of the most dramatic changes in this group, bringing on Cuffy as coach and several new players. I think that will help bump them up for their underwhelming performance last split to the playoffs this time around. But of the remaining Group B teams, I'm putting Fire Strays above the rest. They're all very experienced players who showed serious signs of life throughout the preseason. But what do you think? Am I on target, or are these picks just too hot to handle? Let me know how you feel down in the comments, and don't miss a second of the Ignite Stage 1 action over on the official Rivals YouTube and Twitch. And don't miss my complete coverage of Ignite Stage 1 happening all over my YouTube, TikTok, and X.